8 miles or so at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Seattle Seahawks and the Washington Commanders. Ready to get this one started, and off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. A return now from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Let's go now. Stretch the Eagles. Stretch the Eagles.
Ready. The first carry for the Spartans. Kenneth Walker. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back.
Got it. Ready? Go!
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. He'll be forced outright. He's going to test this secondary right away. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That pickup, good for 29 yards.
Ready?
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. He'll get this across midfield down to the 48. Nicky Manwari is there to make the play. Here's 2nd and 6. Milrow. They'll try to set up a screen here with Walker. They'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run the draw with Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
On the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. Here's Walker. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game, where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs.
Good blocking, and he's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Myers is good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First play, and McCarthy to throw. His pass complete to Jalen Noel. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he'll bring this up to the 48-yard line. And that's a 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points. Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Devin Witherspoon up from the secondary to make the play.
The 48-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And he will score! Jalen Noel. Touchdown, Washington. Matt Gay on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders come right back to tie it at 7. Team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st down, it's Milroe. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Seahawks.
Now Milroe on 1st down. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
To the air, it's Milroe. Pushed out to his left. He's going to keep it himself. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here we go. Strike up. Viking 18. Warriors 17.
Milroe on 3rd down. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete. Noah Fant was the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Deputy Ranger.
They'll try and throw for it with Milroe. Rolling to the left. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, you can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge 4th down stop.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second down at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. All even on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. Looking to throw. McCarthy. That's to the left side. Caught by Noel. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line.
And the Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Throwing here on first and 10 is McCarthy. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Throwing again is McCarthy. That run complete to Jalen Lane. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jalen Knowles. Touchdown, Washington. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
That gave the kickoff for Washington.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Off the play fake, here's Milroe. He runs with it. Ooh.
That's about as electric as it gets for the quarterback position. There's just frankly not a lot of guys in the league that are capable of making such a play. You could see when he turned into a runner, there was an extra gear in there, and when he was all said and done, he sets up first and goal.
Walker. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. Out of the gun. It's Milroe. This one caught at the 4.
This is a really popular concept on third down. It's good versus man, it's good versus zone. They call it mesh routes or drag routes. You want to create some traffic in the middle of the field and pop the receiver out the backside of the defense. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They rallied to the ball and keeps them short from picking up the first down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 Lions.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Never a doubt on that sideline. The offense stays out. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. From the gun, it's Milroe. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 96 yards. Touchdown, Washington. One of those breathtaking plays, taking it the distance, going coast to coast. A long run pays off with a touchdown.
And Mike, what looks like a simple handoff, just trying to pick up some yards and get themselves out of the shadow of their own goalposts. He got through the initial wave, and he is gone. He takes it the length of the field for 6.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete. Some more on the right side.
A gain of 14. First down, Seattle.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. And he'll get only about 3 before being ridden out of bounds. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Now it's Milroe. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Marquez Valdez scaling the one he was looking for. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Oh, he landed it at the right spot, just had the wrong spin. Goes into the end zone, touchback. The ball's coming out to the 20-yard line. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to make these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver, and it's a big-time takeaway.
Oh, the ball's out. Looked like one of the Seahawks was in there and did. He the ball with Seattle.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Oh, a waffle throw there. Back across the field, but it's still a completion. This has been bizarre. From second and a mile, a huge gain, but still short of a first down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Milrow. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down. These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime.
At the 43-yard line.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. He's going to air this one out. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 33.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now. Mike just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Throwing now, Milrow on 1st down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Jackson, Smith, and Digba, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down. Milrow. He's going to look downfield once again. That is caught. It's Valdez Scantling. And he will go all the way. Marquez Valdez Scantling. Touchdown, Seahawks.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Again, working deep downfield. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. 2nd and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. He'll keep this one on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. to run to begin his third quarter. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
You know, I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down. Now gives up the middle extension. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Commanders first down. They'll go again with Benson. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
Loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the Seahawks.
On second down, here's McCarthy. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he's trying to get upfield, but cannot do it. Now backwards to the 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Milrow from his own end zone. That one a bit high, but it's complete. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. Now Milrow going for it all. That's the rookie first rounder, Maxwell Hairston. And the Commanders are going to take possession.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
Roll forward. That's the way to get started. A pick up of 17 and a very quick first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass.
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Out to his right. He'll take off again.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Third down. We'll try to get it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 20.
The shotgun. It's a throw for McCarthy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Noel that time, and it'll bring up second down. Now McCarthy. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4. They'll try to get this one on the ground. He will have the Commanders' first down. He'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
So often, Mike, you can tell a team's decision on 4th down by what they call on 3rd down. So I think after that 3rd down run, it was pretty clear that, hey, even if we don't get it here, we're comfortable going for it again on 4th down. But didn't turn out to be the case because he's able to get it there on 3rd.
Move back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal on the Seahawks' 10-yard line.
Here's McCarthy. That is caught, and he's in. Ray Benson, touchdown Commanders. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. The extra point by Gay is good. The Commanders have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. And no return here. This is a touchdown.
First down, at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready? Ready?
Now Milroe on first down. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
And King Runner, 60 Eagles, grab him, 60. Grab 50, grab 50.
Here's Milroe to throw. Slant, Smith and Jigba has it. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. Cup in motion. They'll go play action with Milroe. Looking, Smith and he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Commanders come up with it. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, Washington.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Benson. Finds an alley to the 35. Guarani brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there for Washington. 32 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Going back to the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And the Commanders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. Good running. Gets him down to about the 4-yard line.
Washington, first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. And he's got another one. Jalen Knowles. Touchdown, Washington. That touchdown number 3 for him in the game, and number 14 for the year. The extra point by Gay is good, and the Commanders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. Play action. It's Milrow. Forced out wide. He's going to run it. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short game.
On 2nd down, Walker. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. Sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Milrow. Right, Smith and Jigba has it. Come up now for 2nd down and 4.
A 5-yard gain.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Deron Payne. He's pinned to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down.
we're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At the 47-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Shaquille Griffin on the tackle.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd down at the 45-yard line.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. That's caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A big play there for Washington. 32 yards.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard
A
line.
run out of the gun with Benson. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
He was brought down at
2nd down and 8.
brings up 2nd down.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he'll take it on in. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Commander. Now Gay for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Commanders are going to extend their lead.
Makes the score. Commanders 42. Seahawks 14. Matt Gay, the kickoff for Washington.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. They'll run right. Here's Walker. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out.
Okay, ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go now.
They'll run the draw with Walker. The defense throws a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
They'll come up here 1st and 10. Quick. Off the play fake. Here's Milrow. This one into the hands of Smith and Jigba. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Seahawks 1st down.
So it's a win here for the Commanders. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Commanders are winners, as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.